guys are such a good crowd. Anything I say, you guys are like,
Woo!
give it up for you guys.
Woo!
Yeah, amazing. Okay, so this is the easiest interview I think I'm ever have done because all of these questions are written by you guys just not that long ago. So thank you for writing them in. You guys, there are some very interesting ones in here. So
Okay.
are you excited?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, first of all, Rebecca did request that this one, she did come up to me personally. So she wants to get a fit check.
Fit check?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got pandas, dunks. These are from Honor the Gift. I'm not sure what they're called, but I know they're on the website because I was looking at it a few days ago. This is vêtements.
Nice.
I think it just means clothes, and which is hilarious. Imagine naming your clothing brand clothes. I don't understand that. I got this in Egypt. This is cool. Yeah, that's like the fit. Everything else is like standard. Okay.
Nice. Fit check. Nice.
Thank you.
Amazing. Okay, how do you feel that the album is finally being released after being in the works for 2 years?
I feel we were just talking about this. It feels really weird. It feels super weird. I don't really know how to feel. I'm mostly excited, but also very nervous. Like I was saying to Shannon, like there's two sides of it. There's like the artist side and like the business side, I guess. Like as an artist, I'm really excited to finally have this out in the world. The business perspective, I'm like, oh my god, what if it doesn't do well? I'm so nervous, and I think that's where the nervousness comes from. I think I'm not nervous about whether people will like it or not. I think this is my best work, and people seem to like the stuff that's come out so far. So I'm purely excited on that side. But you know, there's just like the label behind it and stuff. Like I always get nervous about you guys. Matt, you spending so many hours doing marketing stuff. Thanks, Matt. But yeah, I'm mostly excited.
Describe the album in 3 words.
New and exciting.
I like it. Can you talk about the inspiration behind the album? That's in Pearly.
It's kind of a mixed bag. I guess it's very much song to song. Yeah, like
Yeah.
every song is different. I think overall the album is just inspired by like the reoccurring themes are just things I've been thinking about for a long time. Like there's a lot of contrasts, like theme of contrasts, and that's just something that I've been thinking about since I was a kid. Like
Yeah.
whenever I would meet like somebody really cool, like somebody that I really looked up to, it's like how celebrities always come out and have like the most crazy things happening behind the scenes, and you just never know. And they seem to be this perfect person, but they're not. Nobody is. So I've always thought that was interesting, and just contrast. So then I applied that to everything. Like terrible person, the ukulele's so happy, and then the lyrics are not. They're so mean.
Yeah. Do you think about somebody in particular every time you sing it?
It's actually not about. It's not my story.
Yeah.
But of course, I know a lot of terrible people.
How long did the process take? You said about 2 years, but
Yeah, about 2 years.
about 2 years.
The actual writing process
That's
it
from
was
Jeff.
only like a year and a bit,
Yeah.
year and a half maybe. But from the time that we started thinking about everything, it was like 2 years.
Yeah. Is there a typical length that it takes for like each song? Some people I find they'll say it like if it doesn't come out in a day, then they just move on to something else. Some people say it takes like a lot longer.
Not necessarily. Usually songs come out in a day. Like it's at one session, 6 hours, and then done. But it doesn't have to be like that. There's lots of times where like You're Just Drunk, we rewrote the second verse like 4 months later. So it just depends. Like if there's a really promising part of a song, like if the say first verse and chorus and pre are really promising, I'll happily rewrite the second verse.
Okay, Jessica wants to know what's your favorite lyric from the album?
Are we only being young, holding on to us because I never learned infatuation isn't the same thing as love? And I think that's
Yeah.
really cool. And hits hard.
This one's from Herjat. What's your favorite thing about Toronto?
I don't know. It just feels like home, and I can't really put my finger on it, but I love this city so much. I really do.
Yeah.
Like I do love this city. Whenever I come back, I'm like, whenever I'm flying in and I see the CN Tower, I'm like, yes.
How much time do you spend in Toronto versus like back at home?
I'm here quite a bit. My girl lives down here, so I make this drive many times a week. And then also like Universal is kind of downtown, so I go there a lot. And like this week I'll be coming back and forth a lot because all the presses downtown. I'll be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Every day this week.
You should move here.
Yeah, I should.
There you go. What's the best gift that you've received from a fan?
I love when people give me drawings. I have one in my suitcase that I brought home from Philippines. The best like material item that I can remember is I only remember like off the top of my head because I used it for until it ran out. But Gucci cologne.
No way.
Which was crazy.
Jeez.
I was like, why are you giving me this? Thank you though.
Yeah.
And I used it every day until it ran out.
Nice. So if anyone here wants to get some more Gucci cologne, Johnny needs
Please
some.
don't. I really don't spend money on me.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I have no idea. Did we talk about this as well?
I don't know. Yeah, a little bit about the future, but
I have no idea. Really, truly, no idea. I think I want to start a record label one day. I feel like Darian and I have a very unique experience. Hi, Darian. Have a very unique experience in the music industry and have kind of built the thing, obviously with a ton of help and not alone since we signed with Universal Canada, at which point the wonderful people over there gave us a whole lot of help and resources. But before that, we built this thing to the point of several million followers, and I feel like that is, like, most brands can't even do that with all the money in the world and the best social media managers. So I feel like Darian is, everybody tries to hire her and steal her from me, but they never will. I have her locked in. You have no idea. 360. That's a joke. But I don't know. I think maybe I want to start a label, or maybe I'll get out of music entirely. I have no idea. But for now, I just love creating music. And I'm going to do that until the stuff that I make isn't cool anymore, and then I'm going to call it quits.
Nice. That's good. I like that. It like keeps it open too.
Yeah.
So you don't like have it all set and planned.
Yeah.
Yeah. This person, it doesn't have a name, but who's the most famous person in your contacts?
I don't know any famous people. Also, what do we consider famous? Like Instagram, like TikTok famous? Charlie D'Amelio, I guess.
There you go. That would definitely count. There you go. Just the most followed person on TikTok.
I have Drake's number in my phone, but that is because his number got leaked. So
Oh, really?
It doesn't really count.
What's the inspiration behind coping?
Inspiration behind coping?
Yeah.
It was it's a friend of mine. Basically, we met like one time on a music video set like 5 years ago, and we chatted a lot that day. I didn't really get to know much about her, but she was just cool. And then after that, like, she would send me like memes. I would send her memes for like several years, and then we ended up like actually getting closer as friends. And over time, she like told me more and more about her life and like deeper and deeper stuff and like secrets. And it's crazy. Like, this girl, she had it rough for sure, and she's from a very small town, so there aren't really many people to tell. But I was just remembering this story one day and thinking about her, and I went into the studio and wrote Coping.
What's your favorite song at the moment?
Beast Mode by Burna Bands.
Nice. Love it. Are you going to have a concert in Toronto again?
We're doing the little mini pop-up, but yes, the answer is yes, absolutely.
And what's your go-to karaoke song?
American Pie.
American Pie.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I feel like that's a classic.
Yeah. Then everyone joins in.
Can we do it?
Yeah. We're going to sing together, actually. Go for it.
Mom. No, we're not doing it? Okay.
You can do it. I'm not doing
it.
Okay. Johnny, thank you so much for answering, and thank you guys for the questions.
Thank
That
you
was
for
so
the
great.
questions, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's take some pics.